Hello guys, and this is going to be my first official unboxing, and here we're going to unbox the UX07 Phoenix Rudder deck set. Been waiting for this for a long time, huge Phoenix fan because it reminds me of Tronzer. Here you can see the UX Rudder Phoenix, Sphinx Cowl, and Wyvern Gale. Here on the back you see all the information of the bits, the ratchets, and the actual blade. And here's this dude, Burns I think his name is, the guy that owns the blade and the Beyblade. And here's the SAR you can put together as a combination. On the back it does explain that the UX Beyblade has the plastic where the BX has the metal. And let's get right down into unboxing this thing. Here as we pull it out, let's see it. Okay, you got all three of them with the ratchets and the bits, nicely packaged. Of course it comes with a little manual. Let's dive right into Sphinx Cowl because I really do not care about this blade. Sphinx Cowl comes with a 180 ratchet and a gear flat bit. The gear flat bit I can use because I use it for my Phoenix wing, and the 180 I have no idea. Moving to the next one is the Wyvern Gale. Comes with a 260 ratchet and a spike. I'm not a fan of the 260 and I do not like the spike. Now we come to what we all really came here for, the Phoenix Rudder. Beautiful Bahan new Beyblade. As you can see right here, it has like the pinkish little UX handles, and the red is really nice. I thought it was going to be more like the red on the Phoenix wing, but it's kind of like its own crimson red, if you will. And I understand not everybody likes the bit beast. They said it looks like a chicken or whatever, but I like the bit beast the way it is because it's displaying the tail, which is its rudder. You know, the Phoenix wing had its wings out on the bit beast, and the Phoenix feather showed off its feathers. So I like how they kind of kept going with that idea. Here you can see the side of it. They said that it's layered downwards so that way it can hit your opponent down. I'm not sure about it, but I do like the way that it actually looks on the side. It's really smooth, like it's ups and downs, and I do like the way it looks on the bottom. Really nice coloring over here, and the way that the blades go all the way to the bottom. I really like this design. Huge fan of it. Here we have the 970 ratchet. Of course, it has the 9 sides like the other one, and a little bit taller, 60 instead of 70, as you can see from the old one. Not big of a difference, but I guess big enough on the color scheme. Having polyoxymethylene as the ball, the bottom of the bit, and 16 gears, this is really a different type of stamina bit. The palm ball tip is low friction, which allows for better stamina, and the plastic orange piece protrudes slightly on each side, reducing tilting and keeping your bay upright. Here we're going to put it together and see how it looks like all together, and we have this. Honestly, I like the way that it's going. Some people might not like the orange with the pink and the red and the burgundy, but I think that this is a kind of a good clash of colors, honestly. Compared to the Phoenix wing, which is red and yellow, and the black, neutral color, you can see that there's a big color change side by side. They look, different, of course, going from attack to a stamina type bleed, but I actually like the way that this is all coming together. Of course, not everybody's a big fan of the bit, but as you can see what I was talking about earlier. And now we're gonna weigh it. As you can see, it weighs 35. I did it over and over again to make sure it's accurate, and here from the original is 38. And of course, I don't have those drug scales like the rest of the Beyblades do. I just got my mom's cooking scale, so forgive me. And here it is weighed all together, of course, multiple times, 43. Here it is on its first spin. Not too bad. As you can see, I did it a little rougher, and it can do this. It's a way of avoiding and evading. It's pretty cool. And then after it settles down, it'll rest right in the middle. And so far, let's get a good look at it before we start putting against other Beyblades, because it is going to get messy out there. It's going to change a lot. I'm gonna miss it. Probably gonna order another one too, so that way I can keep one clean. And here's a first opponent, Lion Claw 560 point. Next opponent, Tusk Mammoth 360 Taper. Sphinx Cowl 180 gear flat. Wyvern Gale 260 spike. Dran Dagger 460 rush. As you can see, paint's coming off slowly but surely. Wizard Rod 570 disc ball, a real challenge. I sped up the footage of this one because, I mean, it's a stamina battle, so it's gonna go on for a while. And finally taking on older brother, Phoenix Wing 960 gear flap. And that was the Phoenix Rudder deck set. Of course, I focused on Phoenix Rudder because Phoenix Rudder was the best blade out of the whole thing. I'm only going to use the other one for parts anyway. And honestly, I think that it was a pretty good bay. Because of the palm on the bottom, I will say it can get hit out real easily. And it still doesn't match up to the stamina of the Wizard Rod. And it bursts extremely easy. And because of the protruding pieces next to the palm, I will say it does have decent recoil, which can lead it to bursting other bays. I will say though that you might want to customize it, and all in all, this is a pretty good bay. Thanks for watching.